person who actually benefits from a meat thermometer is not the weekend griller hovering over the smoker. It is the parent who needs to walk away from the kitchen and still know the roast hit temperature. This is not the best thermometer in its class. It simply solves the problem the obvious options ignore. You cannot stand next to the meat for 2 hours straight. You set the timer for 20 minutes, turn to unload the dishwasher, and when you come back, the digital readout has gone dark. The probe sits in the roast, but the display you are watching now shows nothing, and you have already lost the rhythm of the meal. You stand there holding a hot pan lid and wonder if you just ruined dinner. The engineering trade-off every wireless thermometer faces is range versus battery life. Most pick long battery life and short range, tethering you to the house. The INKBIRD WiFi IBBQ-4T and Instant Read Thermometer IHT1P chose range, which is visible in the 2.4 GHZ Wi-Fi connection and the continuous monitor that runs on a charge. The cost is that you depend on your home network staying up. The instant read responds in 3 to 5 seconds, which means you stop hovering over the smoker waiting for a guess. The probe blocks the readout when removed, so the temperature stays visible even after you pull it from the meat. The calibration from 5 car 5 1 deci per sec with high accuracy UMS 1 deci per 6 means the reading you trust today is the reading you trust 6 months from now. The charging port is not waterproof, so you must fully insert the rubber cover when cleaning it, a detail that lives in the manual, not the marketing. The weight of the probe sits balanced in your palm, not cantilevered forward like cheaper models that make your wrist ache after the third check. The button resistance is deliberate rather than stiff, clicking once under your thumb without hunting for the right angle. The app interface loads with a soft buzz, not the harsh chime that makes you flinch when the kids are sleeping. Here is who this is not for: anyone who needs to monitor meat in a location without reliable Wi-Fi. That person should look for a thermometer with a standalone RF display that does not depend on a network staying up. If your actual problem is needing to leave the kitchen and still know the temperature, the network dependency is irrelevant, and you are not paying for capability you will never use. This is what the channel does: one product examined properly, regularly. I am reading the manufacturer's own listing, not customer reviews or ratings. The specification a careful buyer checks first is the temperature accuracy and range. The bullets state 1 or 2 pi or 2 pi and 58 mun, 52 pi, which implies the device is built for both freezer-level cold and high heat searing without drip. What the bullets avoid claiming is battery life under continuous monitoring, which is the one figure that determines whether the Wi-Fi promise holds all afternoon. Buying this and finding it more than you need costs you the price of the unit. Buying less and repeating the search costs you the time of another comparison cycle. The measurement that determines which error you are closer to is the 2.4 GHZ Wi-Fi requirement. If your kitchen already has a dead spot, the cheaper option is not actually cheaper. The link is in the description so you can check what it is sitting at right now and decide if